Is that guy taking a picture?
Oh. Well, look at all these.
These are all shots. They let you go to this free, you know. Then over here in the middle, they'll be doing some singing and dancing and tulip souvenir. I got to buy some souvenir.
Where's our tickets, Rim?
Oh, that's okay.
That's gorgeous.
What street are we on? Bergman.
Oh, shucks. Oh, not idiot time.
Yeah. You got the tickets? All right. I must be 3.
3, yes.
12, okay. What's our movie? We're in a movie.
Windmills no longer pump unwanted water from the land. But at Kinderdijk, they turn on Saturday afternoons in July and August to show you how things used to be. 3 billion bulbs have seen them. Blossoms are cut to strengthen the bulbs, and tons of petals are dumped each year into the sea. Flowers are joy, say the Hollanders. If this is so, then happiness is the Keukenhof garden.
He's going to,
We'll catch it right after.
What are we going to catch?
I was going to let you say
Can't zoom in?
He's got his hand in there for sure.
Look at the store, honey. Did you see that?
Yeah, I got him. Somebody want to say something? You want to tell us where we're at here?
Well, we're at the old woman with the shoe. She had so many kids, she didn't.
How do you do, Have all these eggs.
Your houses were attached right to the bottom. Huh? You didn't have to go far to go to work, did you?
But before they do, I'm going to tell you a little bit about our dancers, as well as about the street organ that provides the music for them. The street organ is called the Golden Angel, and it was built originally around the turn of the century. It was enlarged to its present size in the early 60s and brought here in 1967. We play it here throughout the day for the Dutch dancers as well as for your listening pleasure. In the olden days, these street organs were used for just that, street entertainment. It would take a 3 or 4 man crew, and they would actually push them through the streets of large cities, play them as they went along, or stop on busy street corners, market squares, wherever they could get a crowd gathered together. And they would entertain those folks with music, or just plain listening, and also for dancing. While the men were operating, it was one very important job that one of the men had, and he would actually go around the crowd with what we call a centibacchia. Much like what I have here. It's called a coin box, and you would actually collect coins from the different people that were listening so that they could earn a living. I got to get that maintenance man to get me a longer cord. Not export him any longer. The girls that dance here are from our local high school. Dutch dance is taught as extracurricular activity, and many of these girls participate in Dutch dance while they are in high school, and afterwards will join the Dutch Dance Alumni Association that we have here in the city of Holland. And at Tulip time, which, as you're probably well aware of, this festival last week and this week, there's in the neighborhood of 1,400 boys and girls that Dutch dance 4 to 6 pairs of socks in them. And they have 2 reasons for doing so. The first being that dancing on the pavement here gives them a nice cushion on the bottom of their feet. And it also gives them a nice snug fit so that during their high kicks of the dances, their shoes stay on their feet, we hope. I don't dance, I walk in my pumpkin all day long here. Yes, they are quite comfortable. The dancers are going to do a 3-part dance. It's called the gallop, the waltz, and the bump. And it's during the first and the third part of the dance that they do their high kick. It's a good time to take action photos. After the dance, one of the couples will pose in front of the street organ for a few minutes. If you want to talk to them or have your picture taken with them, feel free to do so. If you have any questions about our street organ, the couples will pose in front of the street organ for a few minutes. Hey, I'm talking to these lovely folks. Now, what's going on here? You're disturbing me. Is this an emergency or something serious?
Yes, it is very serious. There's a witch or a warlock in this crowd.
What are you trying to tell me? There's something funny going on here with a witch? I don't believe you. It's too nice. Boy, oh boy, what a poor navigator. What? Well, as you're well aware of, witches are very light in order to fly one of these very modern flying shoot way. You have no problem. But we have to make sure that you weigh enough. So I have a very honest weighmaster here who's going to bring you to the Hexton rock or witness scale. Mr. Weighmaster, would you come here, please? He tells me he's real honest. Now, doesn't he look honest?
That's right, the honest weighmaster here.
Yes. Well, are you telling me that if he weighs less than 80 Dutch pounds, he's going to be a witch?
Yes.
And we're going to have a new scarecrow for Sue's garden?
Yep.
We will certainly have a new scarecrow for Sue's garden.
Yes, that's the truth. Right here is what you saw. Yellow dandelion.
Which way to the mall, please?
Cutie pie. There's that little church in there. Josh. Yeah.
That's what's on our table.
You don't want one that says cookie on it. What is that? Oh, I don't know.
Did they get it taken?
What?
Filled in shoes over here. I gotta get me a pair. I'm gonna put. Hey, Cleta, here's some. Who did?
We need to get that song. Oh, this rain is bound for glory. This rain is bound for glory. Rain is bound for glory.
If we went 2 miles, that ain't it. That wooden shoe,
Yeah.
that was kind of a...
You've been up here before, haven't you?
I've been here several times. The tulip farm.
A lot of people are here.
They're taking flowers. be able to get in free. Shouldn't we? He done paid our $5.
I don't think they're going to charge you to walk around the flower shop.
Oh.
No buses only.
Well, here we are at the next place, the shoe factory, tulip farm.
Get back up and get the...
Yep. Is that, oh, I knew they had a bigger one.
These here are $1 cheaper. So I get our money back.
Over here,
Move out of the way, honey. Let her get to his car.
Which one?
The pink one's right there.
and look at those red ones over there.
Yeah, these are called pink and whites right here.
Pink and white?
So we have the
Okay.
pink and white tulip from Zambia.
Uh-huh.
Then we got the...
Showing the red. All right.
On these over here, I'd like for you to get over here close and you're right on top of them. Right down.
Look at these yellow daffodils.
Is that what those are? All right. These are SO3s.
are called the pointed tulips, and they come in a variety of colors.
I'm glad to know that.
Now, these here tulips right here. This is the shot.
Oh, I was going way out there in the farm.
Well, you'll get that in a minute. If you can, just go right up there and come down on top of a couple of those. Another. Because of the magnitude of colors here, they just kind of blend together.
Did you get a picture of the black? Where this place that had all those cheeses, remember? We bought cheese.
And red tulips.
So you can figure out how many millions of dollars is out here.
Huh. Isn't that
Go
something?
real slow on this pan. Just pan it real slow.
Zoom it in or out?
I would have it out going, and then I would go in a little tighter and come back. Yeah, right here.
What if you ever break in?
Bring it in. But they don't move very long.
I start with a hand drill. I'll take the initial hole, and then I have 3 different types of spoon knives. Yeah, blade. We're using it right now. I get this straight out in here, and I use a mallet just with my shoes here in the plant, with the wedges in the plant, stuff like that. That's what the mallet is. Yeah, it's a reverse draw knife. Now they just reverse it, so now they're doing everything away from your hand, away from yourself, away from your feet. A little bit safer, and you got more leverage. That thing is really actually
Get a picture. Get a picture of this square piece of wood, because that's where it started.
It's fine. Like many people I know sometimes. Very good.
That's what he started with, that block?
Yeah, I started with that block of wood.
Here, you have to change it a while. I just take this size to 20 cents. Now you cut the log of 40 cents. You determine ahead of time to cut the log
You know how much it rained then.
I can fill it up. This is where you order bulbs. Holland.
Let me show you. What's happening here?
God, man, stand up.
gals. They don't know I'm taking their picture, or they don't care, one or the other. They're trying to look him for it.
They're pretty comfortable. I think I'll wear them on our walk.
Sure. Clippity clop, clippity clop.
Here, so just take one of them.